The following video is made for educational purposes only. Everything you see is just an educational example. It does not constitute financial advice. Results may vary for you. If you've played with meme coins before, or if you're just over losing money on hype that goes nowhere, you're not alone. I hit that point too and decided to take things more seriously. No more treating it like some game. This can be a legit opportunity. In this video, I'll break down how the whole meme coin launch system works, from beginning to end, and how it might just be your way into making consistent returns. Let's be real. If you want to actually make progress with meme coins, your best bet is creating your own. Tons of people keep jumping into pump fun, thinking it'll just work out, but the reality is, it usually doesn't. The space is jammed with copy-paste projects, and when everyone's doing the same thing, getting attention is ridiculously tough. Which is exactly why I've moved away from pump fun and started using Radium. It's just a better strategy. Launches are smoother, it's more polished, and the platform isn't overwhelmed with non-stop spam. Stats back it up too. Pump Fun might have dozens of tokens popping up every minute, but on Radium, it's just a few. That alone boosts your visibility big time. So if you're asking how to get a meme coin launched on Radium, the answer is simple. Moontool.fun. It's easily the most beginner-friendly method I've used. Otherwise, you'd be stuck messing with code and configuration stuff that takes forever. But with this platform, it's more like plug and play. A couple of clicks and your token is up and running. Let's break down the process. To get started, you'll want a logo that either makes people laugh or instantly grabs their attention. That's your hook. It's what pulls people in. One of the best ways to do this is by jumping on whatever's trending. Take a look through your timeline and see what everyone's sharing. For mine, I picked a funny 8 Pepe meme. It always gets a reaction. Just don't forget to resize it to 128 by 128 before continuing. After your logo is done, you move into step 2, getting the token set up. This is where the project starts to take shape. Start by connecting your wallet. You'll get a permission pop-up. Just approve it so we can keep the flow going. At this point, you'll enter the essentials. Your token's name, its ticker symbol, a short description if you want, and the logo. I'm using 8 Pepe for the name, and just 8 for the symbol. I'm leaving the description empty, but if you've got a catchy one-liner, that's a good spot for it. After that, pop in your image and click Next to proceed. This next part is all about tokenomics, but don't let the name throw you off. It's super straightforward. Everything's preset with decent values, so if you're not planning to customize anything, you can just stick with what's there. Once that's done, hit Next to move on. There's a feature here that lets you add a token creator name and launch site, but don't let it fool you. It's more fluff than function, and it costs 0.1 Sol. Honestly, I'd skip it every time, even if there was no fee. Just turn it off and continue. Another option you'll see is for linking your token's social profiles, kind of like what you saw in the creator info section. It's great for building trust if you have something to show, but since this is just a simple demo, I'm not adding anything there. This part's a big deal. Don't mess it up. You're about to set revoke authorities, which lock your token and keep it secure. Disabling any of them can instantly ruin your project. Revoke freeze means no one can freeze the token later. Revoke mint locks supply, and revoke update stops any edits to the contract. These are all visible on-chain, and if anything looks off, people won't trust it. Easiest choice, leave them all on and hit that launch button. In just a second, your wallet's going to pop up asking for approval. Go ahead and confirm, follow the prompts, and give it a moment to process. Just like that, your token is live on Solana, but don't close the tab yet. You can actually watch it in real time on SolScan. Let's take a look. SolScan's perfect for making sure your coin went live. It shows all the key details like total supply and transaction history. But don't get stuck staring at it too long. Step 3 is where your attention needs to be now. Now it's time to open trading by setting up liquidity. This is what enables swaps on Radium. Similar to what I showed using Photon. Just click the liquidity pool button and you're on your way. Once you're on Radium, go ahead and connect your wallet by clicking the button up top. If it doesn't link automatically, just handle it manually. Now you'll add your base token, the meme coin you just launched. Click into the token box, flip back to Moontool, copy your token address, and paste it into Radium. Fill out the token info like you did earlier. Then click Add User Token, select your coin, and you should see the full 1 billion supply. At this point, add 900 million to the liquidity pool. That's a pretty standard move for meme coins. Up next is choosing a quote token, the currency used to buy and sell your meme coin. Solana's the standard, so that's what we'll go with here. Feel free to use your full available balance. It's totally secure, and you can take it back out at any time, even if the launch doesn't go as planned. Just make sure you save 0.2 Sol for Radium's fee. When you get to the fee tier section, I'd suggest going with 2%. There are other settings available, but I haven't experimented with them yet. Once you pick your option, just click Initialize Liquidity Pool, confirm it in your wallet, and boom, your coin is officially live. There you have it, your launch is live and running. Your coin is now up on Photon. Next, it's a waiting game to see if investors hop in. In the meantime, let's switch focus and take a look at the charts. Step 4 is right around the corner. For monitoring launches, I prefer DEX Screener. The interface is way simpler than Photon's, which makes understanding the data much faster. Grab any coin, copy your token's address from Moontool, and replace it in the DEX Screener URL. Your chart will show up right away. Focus on liquidity, since that's the best indicator of performance. Don't freak out over early bot trades. That's totally normal during launches. As your setup finalizes, take a moment to explore the Portfolio tab on Radium. It displays your open positions, token holdings, and gives you the option to pull profits back into your wallet. Make sure you're looking at the standard view, and remember, it might take around 10 to 15 minutes before your positions appear. No need to stress if they're not immediate. Here's a quick time-lapse of the launch. It might seem slow, but it's the perfect time to share some key pointers. Volume is the main thing to track. When buyers enter, liquidity and market cap increase. Liquidity is what really drives profits. Keep refreshing your portfolio on Radium until your position appears. And once your profit hits your target, go ahead and take it out. I'll guide you through what comes next. This is it, the final step. Open the standard tab in your Radium portfolio and find your LP position. Tap the minus button and slide it to 100%. Don't worry about the numbers at the top. The important figure is the Solana amount at the bottom. That's your payout. If it looks right, click Remove Liquidity and confirm the transaction. To clarify, this video is meant only to educate. I'm not providing financial advice, so make sure you think carefully and decide what's best for you. When this notification pops up, it means your balance is current. Look at your wallet, wait for it to refresh, and see how it's doing. I made some decent gains in a matter of minutes. It's not a windfall, but it's a dependable side hustle. I can definitely see myself running this multiple times a day. Before we wrap up, just a quick heads up. This video is for educational purposes only. I'm not affiliated with Photon, Moontool, DEX Screener, or any of the platforms shown. I'm simply walking you through the process. That said, this method has been working well lately, so if you're considering it, now could be a good time to try.